It's been a while. I've kind of been hunkering down for the new year. It hasn't been the greatest start, to say the least. And so I haven't been inclined or motivated to film. And right now it's really rainy here in California. We're having very, very heavy winter storms. As I'm sure you guys have seen on the news and stuff, it was snowing here like a couple of weeks ago, which is pretty wild. And today it's really rainy, and it's supposed to be rainy for the next week. So instead of going out and going to Target or something, I'm gonna hunker down and probably just do a self-care day. So right now I am doing, and I have a poppy seed in my teeth from breakfast. That's lovely. Doing a mask. This is a vitamin C type mask. It's jelly, so it's funky when you get it out. And because it's cold, it's even more congealed. But you just rub it along. You can't really tell you have it on, but I forgot about this mask, and I was just in here doing my hair, and I realized, well, if you're gonna do a self-care day, you go all the way. So I'm putting this mask on, and then what I was doing to my hair is I was putting olive oil on my scalp because it's so dry from the weather changes, and then, you know, it's also just extremely cold here. But also, I think the shampoo that I've been using is leaving residue on my head, which is fine. I think it's the price to pay to have clean shampoo. It's a little harsh, and so you're supposed to dilute it, and I don't think I dilute it all the way every time the best. So right now I have, well, pretty much every week for the last couple of months, by the end of the week, my hair is really oily, really flaky, and it's gotten to the point to where I can't even really comb through my hair with my nails. Otherwise, like, all these flakes come off. So extremely dry, really annoying, and not the best look. So I try to do this. I haven't done this in the last couple of weeks, but I try to do this every time I'm going to wash my hair. I apply oil to the scalp and really give myself a massage with my nails, since they're pretty long nowadays. Run my fingernails. Don't scrape hard, but just like gentle, like massage, and just kind of like push in the oil onto my scalp, and then just put it up and have it sit for about 15-20 minutes, and then wash it out. So I thought, might as well do that and do a mask at the same time. I'm trying to think of anything else that I can do self-care. I've already shaved all my areas a couple, like last week. I don't need that done. I could, and my nails are done, they're looking good. I was thinking of maybe scheduling a massage or scheduling a facial. I'm probably not going to be able to get into a facial this week because my lady's pretty always like booked out weeks. So maybe I could schedule that. It'll be like self-care preparation day. And then this is like really annoying me. Poppy seed. But I might be able to get into a massage since it's so rainy. I think that a massage might be doable because I don't think a lot of people are scheduling massages right now. They're probably really slow. So I'm going to call and see if that's a possibility, and then take it from there. But yeah, I'll let this sit, shower, and then figure out what we're going to do for the rest of the day.
Friday night, yeah, I'm going out to forget how we did crowns packed, but I'm alright. Gonna let myself let go. I didn't live up to his standards, but he didn't come close to mine. I was too much for him to handle. Yeah, right. I wasn't his kind of a woman. Didn't fit into his mold, but I don't need his approval, so he can't mind his own. I'm blessed like that, 'cause I feel good in my skin. I don't need a man to tell me I'm the shit. Thank God that it's over, 'cause all I need to be.
Yeah, to me it's like literally walking distance.
So I hope you enjoyed that lovely song. I've been wanting to use that on one of my videos for a while now, and I'm hoping that me taking my pants off and getting in the shower was the right move. But I know that I shared a little bit about my hair care routine here, but this organic hair cream has really changed everything for me. Along with all of Dr. Bronner's products, I use Dr. Bronner for my shampoo, and then there's a Dr. Bronner hair rinse actually, which has helped, because in the beginning I just started using Dr. Bronner as a shampoo and I didn't use conditioner at all, and so it was better than regular shampoo, but it still left my hair feeling really rough. This trio that I have going with the cream, the rinse, and the shampoo have made me really experience what my hair's fullest capabilities are. Before, with just store-bought shampoo and conditioners, my hair was very thin, lifeless, no volume, dry, and with these products now, I just feel like this is the full potential that my hair has. There's no mask over what it really is, and it's full and thick and strong and shiny and all the other stuff. So yeah, I highly suggest, if you're looking for a clean option for hair care, go with the Dr. Bronner Pure Castiles. It's been really funny keeping my part straight as my hair has been growing in. The new growth has been growing in my pre-existing part, so it sometimes ends up all jaggedy. Like in a couple of weeks I'll probably have to do it again, where I just have to kind of go through and create a new part because of the new hair growth growing in where my part was. It's not like a straight line. It's really fascinating, because you can really appreciate what your body is doing and how it's really working, and your hair is growing in new. But it's something that I never really experienced until now in my 30s. I think it's because I lost so much hair in my 20s with changing birth controls and all these hormone changes, and then also just not having the best lifestyle. Now that a lot of things are coming back, and I'm exercising and eating better and not drinking, like, I'm starting to notice my body do all of these things that I really maybe just didn't notice in my 20s because I was always in another world, or it just happened to start in my 30s, when I actually changed a lot of things about my lifestyle. So yeah, so my hair definitely has changed over the years, changed for the best, honestly. I've seen it at its worst, and right now it probably is at its best my hair has ever been. But my skin is another subject. I've always suffered with acne, and out of a scale from 1 to 10, I think I'm probably sitting at like a 3 or 4, 1 being the least acne, 10 being the worst. I still have to use multiple topical creams, one being clindamycin, and then another being benzoyl peroxide and clindamycin mix. You'll see these guys here. This is the clindamycin, and then the benzoyl peroxide is in a little jar. They're good for now. It's definitely like not like a long-term solution. I recently got into homeopathic medicine at Whole Foods. You can get, I think it's called Bioron. They're in the little blue tubes, and you take 5 tablets 3 times a day, and you put it under your tongue. And I have a cystic acne one that I use. Hopefully that's been helping. But as you can see, I had some breakouts here in the last couple of months, and you know, along with it being a very hard beginning of the year, my acne has definitely followed suit. So trying anything new that I can, definitely wanting to go like more solid, more homeopathic path, because honestly I feel like I've been having people tell me I have a hormonal imbalance for years, and you know, homeopathic medicine can really like target like what you're missing. So hopefully I get some help there with those medicines. But like I said, I definitely thank God that like my skin is where it is now, because like I said, it's only a 3 or 4, and my acne has been so bad. Like before I didn't have any help. Like I think back now and I'm like, wow, I never had went to a dermatologist up until like a couple of years ago, and I was just winging it, basically like just washing my face with soap and putting on makeup and not washing my face enough, and using really bad products, and I didn't have any help. I didn't have antibiotics, I didn't have benzoyl peroxide, I didn't have clindamycin, I didn't have homeopathic medicine, I didn't have antibiotics when it got really bad. And so, oh gosh, I look at pictures of myself back when it was really bad. Maybe I'll find one and insert it here, but it was to the point to where I just would cry. I mean, there was nothing else I could really do. It was so bad, like it was painful, you know. So I'm really glad that I am where I am now. It's not perfect by any means, but it's definitely a million times better.
Pull you in while you drift away. Yeah, you drift away. Yeah, we used to laugh. You were all that I had, so I gave you my all. And now all of that is gone, I feel. You know all of that is gone, my dear.
Yeah, mom's out of here. She wants something to do with me curling my hair today. Usually she'll sit on the table when the sun peeks through, and she likes to be around my curling iron because it shoots off hot air, and so she oftentimes like wants to be right up near it. She even like goes up and sniffs it, and I think she like accidentally burns her nose every now and then. I'm like, Mom, get away from this thing. But that was the Kristen S curling iron. I got it from Ulta a couple months ago. Before that, I had Hot Tools, and compared to Hot Tools, this guy is amazing. No complaints so far. The only downfall is it shuts off automatically. And unfortunately, I don't realize until I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why isn't my hair curling as good as it usually does? And I look down and it's off. So that's the only downfall. But other than that, like, I'm really enjoying it because it's brought me back to this beachy type braid like curl that I really, really enjoy. And for whatever reason, this curling iron does it way better than Hot Tools. I think it's because of the materials using. Like look at this, so good. But yeah, the Hot Tools was just complete trash. I had a replacement part hinges for a while, but they kept snapping and squeaking, and I think it's kind of like a scam. Like a lot of salons use Hot Tools, so I always thought that it was a really good brand, but after using it for a couple of years, I'm like, I need something better. But like, this is what I mean with the just pull the braid out of your hair look. And I think that's what I was missing for the last like couple months, maybe even a year-ish. Like my hair was just not curling right, and it was probably because I just had the wrong curling iron.
Forever, 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 forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we
So I know I said I was going to use this day for self-care, but I really do think that a part of my self-care is taking care of things, taking care of business around the house, getting ready for the next week. In order for me to feel sane and to feel confident to go into the new week, you know, I like to clean up. I like to make sure my plants get some attention. I like to restock up on things, cat food, groceries, cat litter, fold and put away laundry. Those things honestly do help my self-care every day, and taking care of this fern has been a road. This guy started out in my shower. He was a little petite guy. He was probably like as small as the little plant on my table there. I hung him up in the bathroom. He was a hanging plant in my shower, and he thrived. I mean, look at how big he is now. It got to the point to where I couldn't keep him in the shower anymore because his pot was too heavy. And so I pulled him out and I set him in a table on the side of the window in my bathroom. And again, he just got way too big for the bathroom. We were literally like walking around him. He took over the bathroom. And so I had to put him here. I put him here at the end of last summer. And he hasn't really grown or depleted. He is losing a lot of leaves, as you can see, this winter. But he did this last season, last fall and winter, and he was in the bathroom. So that's why I have hope for him. I think that he just goes through these phases throughout the season changes. Oh, and then this is where Mom, I found her on the darn keyboard. Again, I think it's because she likes the heat. She wants to be on the keyboard.